Hi everyone, this is Elisa from Anaya's Toy Box Crochet, and I'm here to tell you what I've been up to. Thank you so much for coming. I do enjoy showing off my makes, and I'm so glad you come. To see them, you can find me on social media as Anaya's Toy Box. I'm on Etsy, Ravelry, Instagram, and Facebook. Go ahead. All right. So it's been a minute. I didn't film Thanksgiving weekend because I was out of town. And then I didn't feel the weekend after because I was sick, and I am still sick. Like, I am coughing, but I'm not coughing as much as I used to, so hopefully this video will work out. I will edit out the coughing. It's just, I just didn't feel like I had the energy to edit out as much as I would have had to if I filmed last week or earlier, you know? So here I am. I'm usually super excited about these videos, and this one I'm not so excited about because I don't have most of the stuff I'm going to tell you about. All my FOs, which I have, I made 4 pairs of these slipper socks. There is no pattern. I watched a bunch of videos and then I winged it. I made 4 pairs of these. They're all gone. I don't have them anymore. This one is my one. I made one for my son and 2 pairs for my mom. That's it. What else can I say? I made it. I made it up. I watched a few videos. And excuse me. Okay, so I went 1 minute and 40 seconds before I needed to cough. Whew. Coughs linger for so long. Okay, but anyways, as I was saying, I made 4 of those slipper socks. I don't have them anymore. They're done, and I've given them away. I don't like. I guess I could ask my son for his, but it is what it is. And those are that, and this is my FO. It's not that I don't know. I have been crocheting, but probably not as much as usual. So this is the knit shawl that I was making. It's not big at all. That's where I was last time I showed it to you. I worked on this every day because with knit shawls, I didn't cough. Because with knit shawls, I tend to take a really long time because I'm not working on it enough. So I worked on this every day. I made it. It can be a cowl like this, a really tight one. It can be, especially if you tie it in the back, it'll be a little better. I might actually make it bigger by with crochet with white yarn. I'm not sure yet, but this is what I have so far. Excuse me again. I'm not gonna announce every time I cough. I'm not, but yeah, I am coughing a lot. But anyways, here it is. It's finished-ish. I would have liked it to be bigger. The thing with knit is I don't know how big it is when it's in the needles. Like with crochet, I just try it on and say, hey, this is big enough, or I need more rows. But with this one, I can't tell. I used up 2 of these Brava stripes. I forget the name of the color. I really forget the name of the color, but I had 2 of them. And I thought hopefully if I knit it, it'll be enough to be a small shawl. And it is. But I think it's more of a cowl size. But anyways, there it is. Those are my finished. Oh, and this one. And this one. I finally finished this. I don't know if you recall. I got this right here bag. I bought pillows and it came with it, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to crochet around it? And so I crocheted around it using 3 strands of worsted weight yarn. So in some cases I'm using like 5 strands of yarn because there's 2 DKs. Mostly that. Like, it's either 3 strands of yarn or 5 strands of yarn held together to make this. I made the top. I sewed it all up together. I do want to make a handle, but at the moment I'm out of scraps. I use scrap yarn for this, like balls of yarn this big. I used scrap yarn for this. So I had black, which was in the back, and then the rest of it is just scrap. And I don't have enough scrap yarn at the moment to make the handle. So as I crochet more and finish projects, I will hopefully get more. So that is my 4, 5, 6th FO. I'm calling it an FO for now just because I couldn't have worked on it more until I have more yarn. So it is an FO right now. Inside I have yarn for hopefully an upcoming project. So it is going to be a project bag, a big one, but a project bag nonetheless. Now what else do I have to show you? Okay, what else do I have to show you? I have 3 whips at the moment. 2 of them you've seen before. Actually, all of them you've seen before. It feels like I haven't been crocheting much. Like, now that I'm talking about it, it feels like, wait, what? Anyways, this is my daughter's top. This is the back panel. I had finished all this and was up to here last time I showed it to you. So I finished the length of the back panel. It's done. This is it. And now I'm working on the front panel. And the front panel is right here. This is going to be a V-necked sweater with big sleeves. And this is how much I have gotten to the front panel. So eventually I'm going to make the V-neck from here, and I will seam the 2 together and then make the big sleeves. But here it is. Not done, but I've been working on it slowly and not consistently, but slowly. I have been working on it. And that's how much I have left. I have this much of one of these kubu. I feel like I'm forgetting what to say. I think it's because of the cough and I'm just trying to, rush through this so I'm not coughing too much in the video. But I'm using this Kobu yarn. This one is the colorway Olive, and it is a 51 cotton, 49 bamboo blend. And I love this yarn. I'm really, really loving this yarn. Like, I made a sweater with Tribu, and Tribu was pretty splitty, so it was a lot of going back. But this one doesn't split. It's nice. I like it a lot. I'm like thinking I should start a shawl. With I have like 1 skein here or 2 skeins here of Kobu in blues, and I'm thinking maybe I should make a shawl. I'm not sure yet, but it's there. I like the Kobu. All right, this one is my next project. I have worked on it quite a bit since you saw it, but I don't have any markers to show you where I was. This was, my hook just fell. Oh, by the way, for this one, I'm using a 6mm hook. That's the top. And this one right here, I am using a 7mm hook. And I'm holding it wrong way. Here it is, 7mm hook. And this is a blanket. It is not a baby blanket. This is one of the Crochet Memories blanket. And I have started it. I have decided to make it a full blanket. It's either going to go to my son or I'm going to donate it. But here it is in all its glory. All the scraps that I have, well, scraps of working yarn, smaller working yarn that I have is in here. Most of it is acrylic, but I do have like an acrylic. These are acrylic cotton blends, but most of it is acrylic. And I intend to make, I don't intend to use anything else. So I'm making this going to be a throw size. It's not finished. Look, it's not finished. I have quite a bit left to go, and I have some yarn for it, but not a lot. I do have to make more stuff, get more working yarn that is, I feel, the right size. Like, these are all made out of yarn where I could have made a small amigurumi with. And so I have stuff like, if I can make a big amigurumi with it, I haven't put it in there. I might put it in for the border, but so far I haven't put it in there. And so I need to get more, I need to work down more yarn so it's like that to finish it, basically. Yeah, so those are my whips. This one you've seen before too, but it is a UFO, or it was a UFO until I picked it up again. I was making a doll. I was making a doll. I intended to make 3 dolls with the same base pattern, different looks though. I had intended to make 3 dolls, and I was going to put 3 different wires in there and make a comparison video. I still intend to do that. It's just I haven't done it. This became a UFO mainly because I didn't want to work on the eyes, and then it got stuffed in the back of something and I forgot about it, and I found it recently and I'm like, ooh, I need to finish this. As you can see, the eyes are still not done, but this duster is done. So I finished the duster. I'm actually considering, I'm not sure if I want to leave it like this, which is kind of cute, or if I want to close it up and put a belt, kind of like that, and put a belt there. I was thinking dark pink belt. I'm not sure yet, but I did finish the duster for this. I will hopefully finish the eyes. I make no promises. I will finish the eyes when I can, because these eyes I haven't made in a while, so I guess I'm a little nervous about it. But I use needle felting to do it, and I can do it, and I have done it before, and I am perfectly confident that I could do it. I just don't want to. The thing I find the most frustrating with needle felting is that I can never ever get the 2 eyes exactly the same. But anyways, here it is, my UFO turned whip, and hopefully next time you see it, hopefully it'll be finished. All I have left, boots, face, and I'm gonna make this one with the hijab, and that's it. That's all I have left, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be finished. No promises though. But anyways, here it is. That's my last whip. This is everything that I've been working on. It was, obviously I had a big gap between recording, but I did struggle with this one because I felt like I didn't have anything very interesting to show. Like the blanket, I've been making crochet memory blankets since summer. I'm almost constantly have one on my hook. So while it's fun to show off, it's nothing new. It's nothing exciting to show off. The knit shawl, which I've already shown twice, I mean, it's nice to show it off finished, but at the same time, I'm not sure if it's finished. I might add white yarn and make it bigger. So that didn't excite me. That bag, the bag itself is super easy to make, but oh my gosh, sewing it on was frustrating. And so I wasn't excited about showing this one off either. I was excited about showing off the top, but that's about it. And so when most of the stuff I'm showing off is like, it kind of became a little hard for me to actually film, but it's done. It's done, and hopefully I'm going to make some more interesting stuff to show off. But for now, this is what I have. It is what it is. So personally, in my personal life, I have been sick. It is annoying. This video is going to be annoying to edit because I coughed quite a few times. But hopefully I'll be better soon. Like, I really, really want to be better soon. No more coughing, right, sweetie? He doesn't care. He doesn't care that I'm coughing. It doesn't make a difference to him. He's like, whatever, I'm going to go do my thing. But anyways, hopefully... Oh! I do have 2 more FOs. Let me get them. I forgot these 2 FOs. I made 2 scarves. This one is for my son. He wanted a scarf that he could, like, I've always made him cowls before. Personally, for children, I prefer cowls because, let me bring you guys closer. I feel like it's less of a choking hazard. They're not going to wrap it around their neck too tight, blah, blah, blah. No one's going to pull on the end that's hanging around and potentially choke them. And so for kids, I like cowls. And so I've made him cowls before. He is now 9 years old, and he told me he didn't want a cowl. He wanted a regular scarf like everybody else has. So I said, okay. He already has a hat made out of latte cake. Yeah, he's already got a hat made out of the latte cake in this colorway. And so I'm like, okay, I'll make you a scarf. So I made him this scarf. This is using a 6.5mm hook, and I'm using the Ocean Waves stitch as demonstrated by Crystal from Bag O' Day. Here's a better look at it. It's a really stunning look, and it does show up in real life with the latte cake. But I have used this for a blanket before, and the blanket was stunning, and this fuzz does take a little bit away from it. But anyways, I made this, and my husband's like, what about me? I'm like, what do you mean, what about you? I've made you scarves before, and I have, but he wanted a thicker scarf. So I had this latte cake out. I made my mom a hat with it, which is another FO, which I can't show you because she has it somewhere. And he said he wants it with this color. So I'm like, okay, and he wants it thicker. So I made it thicker, and by making it thicker, of course, I did not have enough yarn. So I picked up, this is a Red Heart Hygge. I did have a latte cake in the cream color, but I took this out because I thought it would look better with, the color would look better with this purple, and I feel it does. But it is thicker, and oh my gosh, while I was working on it, I felt like I made a mistake. I should have made like an amigurumi out of this. It would make a stunning bear. I might still make an amigurumi. There's a little bit left. It'll be a tiny amigurumi, but I might still make one. But oh my gosh, I did like working with the Hygge. It's a little thicker. I liked working with the latte cake too. Now, I like the latte cakes a lot. I do not like polyester yarn, and this is not polyester, it's acrylic. And I could really tell the difference when I'm working on it. This is the same pattern, by the way. This is Ocean Waves. I just made one extra, I think one extra inch than this one for my husband, and this one's for my son. Anyways, I made those, and I also made a hat that looks like this. Well, not Ocean Wave stitch, just regular double crochet for my mom. And that's what I finished. I don't know why I wasn't excited. They've been wearing it, so I totally forgot about it. It wasn't in front of me to say, hey, you should show this off because they've been wearing it. But now that I've shown it to you, they could continue wearing it. Anyways, that's it. That's it. I've had this cold for a bit, and it's driving me nuts. I'm coughing like crazy. Well, not as much right now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making this video. But I was coughing like crazy forever. And that's the only symptom I have. There's no fatigue, no tiredness, well, a little bit of tiredness because I'm coughing so much. But none of those things that come with being sick, like any of it. Just coughing and runny nose and stuffed nose. It changes. It decides to be stuffed sometimes and stuffed runny sometimes, whatever. That's all I have wrong, and it's just driving me crazy. I want to stop coughing. But anyways, you don't want to hear me complaining. That is what I've been up to. Hopefully next video I will have more interesting things to show you. I want to start a shawl. I think shawls are more interesting than scarves. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to hear more from me, please subscribe. Bye.